sky. His arms so strong, the weight won't break. With every step, he helps us away. Move as one, moving in love. 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 Atlas eyes on the prize and it's crystal clear. Now we realize what brought us here. His heart of gold, it lights our way. He paid the toll for a brighter day. Move as one, moving in love. 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 Reach for his hands, the stars align. Time bends softly, no dividing line. Together we rise, no walls, no end. Atlas leads us where the broken mend. Move as one, moving in love, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love. Atlas holding us down while keeping us high. With the law of one, we reach for the sky. His arms so strong, the weight won't break. With every step, he helps us away. Move as one, moving in love. 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 Atlas eyes on the prize and it's crystal clear. Now we realize what brought us here. His heart of gold, it lights our way. He paid the toll for a brighter day. Move as one, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love.
Man, this is going to be a tough one to talk about right here. I'm trying to have the level of emotions for it, or at least be in control of them. If you guys haven't heard the story, 11 years old, very much capable of swimming. We lose another light. We lose another light. 11 years old. When do it stop? Hotels say that she wasn't there, say that they checked everywhere. Then she pops up in the pool 30 minutes later. Mm, mm. Investigations and all types of stuff was cooking. Like, the father, the people was in a rage. They already said that the hotel was already being looked at suspiciously because of other activities that's been going on. Apparently, they've been complaining about this hotel and weird activities for a while over there in Gaia, right? And they said the father knew that she was in there. He knew they wouldn't let nobody in there. They wouldn't let nobody in there. Let's look at this one. He says, you know, he just want everybody to love, you know. That's his last, so out of respect for him, we're going to speak about it, but we're just going to spread love on it, right? We're not going to try to hold the trauma to it, right? We're not going to hold the bonding of the trauma to it, right? We're just going to try to amplify the love, right? Because clearly something is going on. The president of Gaia came out and said there was no foul play, but clearly there was foul play. Cotton found in her nose. They saying that she drowned, but did she drown in the pool, or did she drown in the room that they burned down? So this is devastating. This is devastating to us as a collective, right? Individually, it's hurtful, it's painful, but as a collective, it's devastating because it just goes to show how much we pay attention to our youth, right? How much we don't value our youth, right? Before she even get a chance to spread her wings, before her light even get a chance to shine, it's dimmed. I think we need to put more on conversations and subject matters like this as opposed to half of the stuff that they're talking about on YouTube. But some of these people can't get outside their little bubble to even see the lives that actually matter. Our young lives matter. The youth not having a chance to be prosperous because of evil minded people that are in higher positions. And they feel as though they can do this. There's a lot of foul play around this. The question is, will we ever know how foul? Probably not, right?
Doing normally. So only depressed. We don't know we're going through yet. I'll be at it sometime in life you went through it. So doing normally. So only depressed. To the people out there and everyone watching, I can't really say yes, it was one of the hardest part of me. Like I said to at the hospital and wait for the doctor results. Or they just let me know to the doctor, then come back and tell me yes. The doctor is wrong yet. And the doctor had a lot of water in her lungs. And I had to send it out to some way to get tested, and I don't know when is it coming back. And when is it coming back? Like you I don't think yes, yeah, I could have lose my mind like that, to be honest, but that thing want me to do now. It's straight from my heart. Everybody who out there who said I love Adrianna and to be there for Adrianna. Adrianna won't like violence. I telling you the truth from my heart. From my heart, Adrianna don't like violence. Adrianna is not a violence girl. So if you please love me that you stop the violence. You protest in a normal way, please.
because of the world we are in, right? We literally are going through so much right now collectively. And we have to stop and realize it's love. Love is what they don't want you to have. Love is what they keep on fighting against. We knew these people when we were younger. You kept on trying to figure out why that old lady on the porch wouldn't let us play basketball in the front without crying and complaining. Why do people operate the way that they operate? You know, we always question these things. Some people just got hateful spirits. They could have been here for so many years. It ain't got nothing to do with them, their age, how their life went. Their spirit is hateful, right? And we're dealing with that in this world right now. They want us to operate how they operate. They want us to operate out of rage, anger. I'm glad that this young father is taking this approach where he's saying, hey, listen, don't do the violent stuff, right? Don't give them that fight in the street. Don't give them the martial law. Don't give them any of that. Let's move in love. I like that. We like that. Here at the Atlas family, that's how we like to move.
Reach for his hands, the stars align. Time bends softly, no.
All right, drop hearts in the comment section. Hearts in the comment section. Show some love. Show some love. Another light. Another light. Still, we here. We here. Drop your heart. Love. That's all we have.
Move as one, moving in love, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love, moving in love.
Enough is enough.
Move as one, moving in love.
We should have the right to love. I mean, everybody else is in their operation. We should have the right to love. This is worth fighting for. Love is worth fighting for. Yes, it is. Just take a moment. Take a moment. No negativity, just love. Just take a moment. All it takes is a moment. I want you to think about all your loved ones, all the people that you love. Put that protection around them.
With the love of one,
Put that love
we
around
reach
them.
for the sky. His arms so strong, the weight won't break.
You can't lose no more.
Every step, he helps us away.
Tired of losing people. When it's going to stop?
Move as one, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love.
Gotta hurt in this world. We don't want it no more.
Atlas eyes on the prize and it's crystal clear. Now we realize what brought us here. His heart of gold, it lights our way. He paid the toll for a brighter day. Move as one, moving in love. 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 Reach for his hands, the stars
We
align.
don't know you, but we love you.
Time bends softly.
We don't know you, but we love you. We could be anywhere in the world, but we can still love you.
No walls, no
No matter where you at, we love you. And we stand in that. We stand in that love. Together.
Move as one, moving in love, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love, moving in love.
Wave. Be a part of it. Love is love. And that's what we operate on.
Move as one, moving in
From my heart here to your heart there, we love you. Wherever you are, whatever you're going through, it's hard out here for everybody. We all going through something. We all fighting something.
Everybody watching, everything okay. Everything okay, me driver. Let's say everything okay. So let's say you could go home. So are you okay? Once you could go home, are you okay? Anything happen to you? We know it's deep.
We know it's deep. Final message.
First thing,
Well,
good
this
morning
is
to you
the most
guys.
recent
Good
message.
morning to everyone. First thing, good morning to you guys. Good morning to everyone. At this moment, I just want to give you guys the support and this love. Just to man up. You guys just man up and you guys just show, hey, don't let them blame us on ignorance. These people trying to push me to reduce happiness. So the trick on me and say, this is what you see, this is what I'm gonna say. It don't work so. They wanna show love. Remember, tell y'all my daughter is not a violent person. She's a person of love, so you guys wanna show her some love is no problem.
That's what he's saying, man. He's saying his daughter's not a violent. Show love. Show love. Show love. Everybody want to use this as an excuse to hate, for rage, for anger. That's not what he's asking for. He's asking people to show love. Don't try to cover this up with anger, rage, all of those other things. Right? Show love. From America and all around the world, here at the Atlas family, that's what we're going to do. Be more loving. That's what we're going to do. Be kinder. Be nicer. I know it's going to be hard for a lot of y'all, but it's something that must be done. We're losing too many. We're losing too many. And they want you to be mad. They want you to do something so they can have an excuse to take 5 more. Be loved.
See what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. See what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. You hate with your whole chest, baby, you remind me of a little green man looking like slime. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. To mind my business. When you started your channel to talk about other women, you love to throw a stone and then run and hide. Like it or not, you live your life online. And if I were you, I would wanna die. Cause it must be hard to have such a sad life. But that's not my business, so I'm moving on. And I know the one thing that you hate the most. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. This song's for you too, down it. We see what you're doing and we can't get behind it. We see what you're doing and we can't get behind it. A failed actor, isn't that right? So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. They love me. We wanna vibe with love is love.
When it's going to stop?
Get left in the dust.
We don't want to hurt no more. We got to move to a better place. No more. Everybody's crying for help. Everybody is crying for help in some way or another.
Peace, me expect people ever go in the way out and what? That one never ever want up. I tell you, I should. So all the person them right who said I love my daughter, so who watching her life. Yeah, please, talking to the world. Yeah, please tell us stop the violence, buddy. We daughter don't want the body. My daughter will never ever want that. My daughter used to go to church every Sunday, buddy. How a child of God will want to see destruction? My daughter will never want to see destruction. She was not a child of God. She's a child of God. Yeah, please, I'm begging you all. All of them who continue doing the things I want to do yesterday to last night. Yeah, please stop. Begging you, yeah, stop. I'm hard. Yeah, stop, buddy. I don't want to do this. She want to do. Yeah, don't do that. Love.
Somebody call him by run. Guys, don't forget, show love. Love is the word. It's love we see with love and make we wake up every day and get more. Love is giving you strength. You guys always love? Love.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Atlas holding us down while keeping us high. With the law of one, we reach for the sky. His arms so strong, the weight won't break. With every step, he helps us away. Move as one, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love. in love. Atlas holding us down while keeping us high. With the law of one, we reach for the sky. His arms so strong, the weight won't break. With every step, he helps us away. Move as one, moving in love. Move reach for his hands, the stars align. Time bends softly, no dividing line. Together we rise, no walls, no end. Atlas leads us where the broken mend. Move as one, moving in love, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love, moving in
Let's try this again. No trauma bonding.
Move as one.
No trauma bonding, people. There's a lot of information coming out around this. It's a lot of new stuff unfolding. The biggest is probably the president coming out and saying that there's no foul play. Nursing staff came out and said that nobody was allowed to touch the body. The police had their own, separate people come in to touch the body. They're saying that, they found no foul play, even though there's people out saying that, cotton was found in her nose. You don't get that in a swimming pool. And there's evidence to show that possibly you can't see the body, but if somebody unalive in water, they're going to be floating. So it shouldn't have been hard to see a floating body in that water when they checked that water. Shouldn't have been hard for them to see a floating body in there. That's 30 minutes, go by, and you have some suspicious characters moving around the hotel at the time, even when everybody's in a panic. Some people were too calm. The police coming in, the brother coming out saying that he's going to expose further stuff. The brother of the hotel coming out and saying, like, you guys are not going to put this on me, and we're not going to go down with like that, and so on and so forth. So as more details unfold, we'll bring more and more to the light. This is right now happening. They're in Guyana right now, rioting, you might as well say. Probably martial law go into effect either tomorrow or the next day. The president's trying to do everything he can to calm down the people by saying that it wasn't no foul play, but that's not what the people want to hear. So unless the president, further, investigate it or whatever, they want more of an investigation, right? The president probably should have came out and say, we're going to look into this more. Please, everybody calm down until we figure out more, right? He didn't. He's taking the words of the officers or whoever it is that is telling them whatever they're telling them. The family is trying to bring in outside, coroners, medical staff to further examine the body. If it's no foul play, then that doesn't explain the bruises or the marks that was on the body. It looks like it was some postpartum marks, so that means she didn't pass, something happened to her before she passed away. You can't have marks like this and so on and so forth. That means blood was still pumping through her body, at the time of the marks. They know all of this stuff. They can give us the accurate time of death based off of how long the body has been cold for, or if the blood has become cognated, whatever the case may be, right? There's not enough details coming out. There's not enough information coming out. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, the people are using this as a way to riot in the streets, okay? And the father is saying that he just wants people to be in a loving place right now, right? He's not saying, be chaotic, anything like that. He's not saying any of that. So, at this time, we all need to just sit in peace. We all need to sit in peace at this moment. More details are coming out, so on and so forth. So we got to be still, be still at this moment. Let's not be so hasty to jump into, because this could be, this could be a plot, a ploy to get people in an uproar, uh And we apologize. I spelt the name wrong on the post. I apologize to the family for that. I want to apologize. I spelt the name wrong. It's actually got two N's in it. Um, I apologize, and I think there's an E on their last name. I apologize for that. Um, but yeah, like however you look at this, we just we sit with the Father on this one. The Father say, "Be loving, be at peace." So that's what we're going to try to do: be loving, be at peace. As new information unfolds, we will continue to try to be loving, be at peace, right? Compassionate, all of this stuff, like everything that is a representation of His daughter, is what people should reflect to represent her. It shouldn't be chaos. It shouldn't be rage in the street. We should not use this as an excuse to, you know, one up the system, however you want to look at it, right? We shouldn't use this as an excuse to go crazy, right? This is a chance. This is a moment. How we respond to this matters, right? As a collective, as a whole, how we respond to this matters, right? Yes, there's some paperwork need to be pushed. Yes, we need to pay attention more. Yes, we need to figure out who it is that is preying on our youth and get them up out of our, society, civilizations, neighborhoods, so on and so forth. But if we operate in rage, we only give them that same response back because they're going to use that to operate. If we operate in hate, they're going to use that to further operate in hate. So we can't do that. We can't do that anymore. It's a false operation, right? It's a victimizing type mentality, right? It's going to be hard to turn the other cheek. I get it. 11 years old, it's going to be hard to turn the other cheek. This is a hurt. This is a hurt one right here. This one's hurting. This one's going to hurt. This one's going to hurt a bunch of people, right? Because a bunch of people are going to lose businesses. If they're burning stuff down, if they're rioting, a bunch of people are about to lose. A bunch of people are going to have to go through repairs, right? Citizens are about to get locked up, so on and so forth. Martial law might go into effect. We don't know. This is just the beginning of it. And if this is a wave, it's only a matter of time. What if this is what they're trying to do here? Right? What if all of these places are doing different forms of acts to try to, create some type of civil outrage? Right? It seems like that. It seems like the people that are in position to actually make the change is not making the change, and the people that are down here that can't make the change is just crying. We're just hurting. That's all it is. We're mourning. That's it. We're just out here hurting. I can't fathom the amount of pain that he was going through, especially, the way that it's playing out. Where's the justice? Right? We're all out here, giving our, you know, time and stuff to corporate America to build, and we're not seeing any of it. Like, we're not seeing that of what we are striving to be, right? Upstanding citizens. We're not seeing that. We're not seeing that back, you know, that humane. Where is it? Where's the hue? Where's the hue that's in people? It's more like people are just animals now. They forgot the hue. They forgot the essence of God that's inside of them. We forgot to treat people how we want to be treated. We forgot that God said, "How can you say you love me who you never see, yet hate your brother who you see every day?" Why do we have a book that nobody follows? Why do the book say, do everything in your power to be at peace with one another, and everybody's doing everything in their power to wage war? Why do you have a book that nobody follows, but everybody's claiming that book, but not following it? Nothing in this world makes sense. And we need to start making it make sense.
So somebody call everybody run. Guys, you're so good, so love. Love is the word.
Love with the with love and make me wake up every day and get more. Love is giving you strength. You guys always love. Love.
It's just love. That's it. It's not that hard to love in this world. Beyond anything else, just love, right? Try to capture the essence of understanding and then love. That's it. Capture the essence of understanding and push out love. All this stuff that people are doing, it's just an excuse. People are coming up with excuses to be in that low, nasty vibration. People are coming up with excuses. All those people are going to use this situation as a way to tear something down because they're angry and they need somewhere to put that anger. Because they're mad and they need somewhere to put that rage. Because they're upset and they need somewhere to put it. Where do we put the love at? Where do we put that at? That's where I want to know. That's where I want to go. I want to go to a place where we're putting the love back. Right? He's got to put back so many pieces. He's got to put back so many pieces. The regret that he got to live with, it's probably going to be unbearable. But all they're asking us to do is show love. So we're going to do that. I'm going to cut this one short because this one is, a trauma bonding, matter. And I don't want to pull on you guys' heartstrings more than what we already have. That's not what we do over here at the Atlas family. I just wanted to bring this to the light. I don't see too many people speaking about it. If there is, maybe they're in a different algorithm, right? But love is love. This is what we should be speaking on. This is what we should be talking about. We're talking all these kids that's coming up missing and unaliving, and people are out here boasting and bragging about accolades and who they work with in the music industry. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit, Stone Paxton. I'm sorry.
Moving in love. Atlas holding us down while keeping us high. With the law of one, we reach for the sky. His arms so strong, the weight won't break. With every step, he helps us away. Move as one, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love.
Don't let this world make you operate outside yourself.
Now we realize what brought us here. His heart of gold, it lights our way. He paid the toll for a brighter day. Move as one, moving in love. 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 Reach for his hands, the stars align.
I am you and
Time
you
bends
are me.
softly, no dividing line. Together
Love wins every time. Love wins every time. Start yourself. They can't beat us. They can't beat us.
We've been journeying in the wrong direction this whole time. We've been journeying outside of ourselves. Why?
Rough to wise, talk to him.
Spent a long time on here pushing out knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Maybe this is the year right here. Energy. Go within. There's something inside. We gotta do better collectively, you know? Right? Energy. Go within. There's something inside. We gotta do better collectively, you know? Energy. The first stage is realizing that you are. That's the first step. Confront yourself. Realizing that you are. Energy. Spent a long time on here pushing out knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. They can't put negative notions on us. Think about it. Great things is happening, whether they want to believe it or not. Maybe this is the year right here. This is the year for it right here. Right? Energy. Go within. There's something inside. We gotta do better collectively, you know? Go within. There's something inside. We gotta do better collectively, you know? One's image of oneself should be greater than reality. Don't let nobody tell you that you ain't great, because you are.
Rough to wise.
Energy.